floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
And easy to get back on defense.
Teodosic with it. They trail by 7. Mikal Bridges. Knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Trying to cash in, just not going down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Teodosic with it. 5-point game. Doesn't get the bounce. To Favors. Drew Holiday. He's 3 for 7. Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Drew Holiday in a matchup with Booker. Couldn't keep it in. Off Derek Favors. So it stays with Phoenix. Booker. To Porter. Here's a chance from long range. No good. No good. And no foul. Porter. To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Holiday.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Porter to Booker. Fires the 3. Michael Porter Jr. fulfilling expectations. Tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Ball to Holiday. Shot from the lane won't go. To Booker. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Number 16.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Booker. To Mikal Bridges.
watch this screen left.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Holiday.
Subbing in for the Phoenix Suns, number 11, Ricky.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Here comes the screen. Rubio. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
We're going to see a team take the lead here?
Almost, and he's not getting the call. Here's Rubio up top. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Porter. Won't go down. To Ball. Short jumper stays out. Rubio to Porter. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Holiday. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw.
The game for Phoenix, number 25 and number 22, Jamal.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Trap. Keep him here. Ball.
He'll put it up. At the buzzer. Yes! At the buzzer. He just managed to get it off in time. As a result, they're ahead on the scoreboard here at the end of the first half.
Thanks, Ed. The Suns are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really... Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Phoenix with it.
Here we go. I got him.
To Rubio. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen.
Left.
Rubio. From the painted area, won't go down.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. To Porter. to Rubio.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Gets it in the left corner. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Look out. Devin Booker. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Ball to Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Deep left corner. Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball hits the tough shot. The defender played it well. Lonzo strikes.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Bane's shot no good. New Orleans has it. Ball to Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Trying to cash in. Look out. Devin Booker. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Ball. And he scores on the step back.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Not going down for him this time. Rubio into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
New Orleans will take it up. Holiday. Into the front court. It's Booker. Leads 1. Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. And stuffs it home.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Drew Holiday in a matchup with Booker. Five to shoot for the Pelicans. Has a look. Drew Holiday. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Suns with the basketball to Booker. Off the mark. Ball into the front court. His team up by 1. To Holiday. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Holiday. Rebound Saric. Porter. Straight on look. Rubio. Holiday in possession. Leads just a point. Ball to Holiday. And that's rebounded by the Suns. Booker with it. His guys now trailing by a point. Taken by the Pelicans. Holiday. Oh, the slam popped out. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 22, Jamal Crawford. Into the game for New Orleans. Number 18.
Booker to Porter.
Watch Carter.
Rubio. Off the mark. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Here's Rubio up top. Down a point. Good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Rubio to Porter.
Touch screen.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, New Orleans.
I got him. Here we go.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
To Holiday. Rejected.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. Phoenix has the ball.
Get down. Half court, head top.
Probing the defense.
I got your help.
Crawford. Can't miss those.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
To Mikal Bridges. Porter. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
It's Suns ball. To Crawford. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter, and they were able to flip the script in the third because, remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the fourth quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
Suns control the possession. To Crawford. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Redick calls out of bounds. Last touch by Bojan Bogdanovic. Holiday. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Teodosic with it. They trail by 1. To Mikal Bridges. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Redick. To Favors. I missed a short one there. Crawford to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Holiday. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
And a nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Favors. Lays it up and in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Crawford. Screen coming. Derek Favors. Able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Throws it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Rubio. The shot denied by Okafor. Oh, he had it. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Down by one.
Pick from the left.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
New blood coming in for both sides. Holiday. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Into the front court. It's Booker. He'll run the offense. Rubio to Porter. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Redick with it. Looking to make something happen. And the finish at the rim.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
To Crawford. Porter to Rubio. Porter to Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense. The follow won't go either. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rubio into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Porter to Crawford. Lonzo Ball tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a chance. Look out, Devin Booker. He's now 4 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Pelicans have the basketball. Holiday to Ball. Here comes the screen. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Ball with the basketball. Up 6. Rubio to Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Booker on the drive, but a shot misses. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Rubio to Porter. Deep right corner. Has a look. Look out, Devin Booker. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost him.
Rises for the slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Crawford to Booker. Beyond the arc for 3. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. Here's Rubio up top. His guys down 3. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Booker. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Down 3. Short jumper won't go down. Holiday. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
It's Phoenix ball. Booker gets it in the left corner. From the outside, no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Booker to Rubio. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. A drive to the basket, but it somehow hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory.